Okay, so in this video, we're going to talk about a histogram and basically what it is. So basically, it's a where you put your data and you can display it. And underneath here, these are called bandwidths. So all of this underneath, that's a bandwidth. And that's a bandwidth from 100 to 149. You do not include the 150. The 150 goes in the next bar over. So that 200 is from 200 to 249, and from 250 to 299, and so forth. So that's where that bar, and then we call this your bandwidth. So this bandwidth is going to be 50. This bandwidth is 50 because you're counting by 50s. So in order for something to be a histogram and for it to be actually valid and not biased, is basically where you're going to have, so in order for that to be so basically in order for this not to be biased, these all have to be counting by the same and the equal amount. That all needs to be counted by the equal amount. That's where this needs to be, so it's not a biased data. So this first thing, given the highest bar, there are 50 trees in that category. So is that true or false? And so this is true because this is your thing. This is your 50. So this is true. And basically what happens in that thing that's 50, you're going to have 250 to 299 feet tall, or millimeters, or centimeters tall. Centimeters tall. So that one's true. That's what this means. The highest tree is 350, and this is, so 350, this is false. So this is false. The band range is 300 to 349 centimeters tall. So you don't know. That's going to be a false statement. And the smallest tree, so the smallest tree right here at 100, yep, this is true. Because it's in this particular band, and that's going to be between 100 and, so this is true. It's 100 and 149 centimeters. Now, I don't know for sure if there's 100 in there, maybe 120, but 100 is in that bandwidth. So this is true for this, or you can go through and say that it's false because you don't really know. Maybe there's only 148 centimeters. So it's kind of like, yeah, it's true for that bandwidth, but maybe there isn't that tree because we don't have that data. And in the second bar, so right here in the second bar, are all the trees 175 centimeters tall. And this is false. I just know that all 30 trees are in the range of 150 to 199 centimeters tall. Okay, so, and that's just it. So now the next video that I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you actually how to make a histogram. So we're going to go through and I'm going to teach you actually how to make that histogram. And so your assignment for one of these is when you width and your bandwidth, notice these are all counting by 50 equal increments. So when they are counting by equal increments, they are not biased. So they are not biased when they're counting by equal increments.